Hi everyone, today we are going to start with the topic unit of force. Student, the SI unit of force is Newton, okay, and it is denoted by capital N. Fine. Now, to feel how much force 1 Newton is, suppose you place 100 gram of any weight, okay. If you place 100 gram of weight on your palm and hold it parallel to the ground, then what will happen? You will feel some sort of force which is exerted on your palm, isn't it? So the force exerted by 100 gram weight on your palm is nearly about 1 Newton, right? So similarly, when you place 200 gram of weight on your palm, then how much Newton it will be? 2 Newton, okay? If you will place 300 gram of weight on your palm, then it is equal to, the force exerted is 3 Newton, right? So let us now come to the next point, that is all about resultant force. Today we will learn basically what is resultant force. Resultant force is also called as net force, the total applied force, right? Students, in real life situation, more than one force act on bodies, okay? So here we will discuss various situation, and on the basis of that, then we will conclude that how resultant force which we are applying varies in a different situation, okay? And now look at the picture carefully. In the picture, are you able to see, this is situation number 1, okay? And in the picture, are you able to see there is a cart and two persons are pushing the cart, but they are pushing the cart in the same direction, right? So let us narrate a story so that you are able to understand the concept thoroughly, and it will be easy for you to know the situation, what we conclude from the situation number 1, okay? Let us start. So Rohan is pushing a heavy box with a force of 40 newtons. So the person Rohan is pushing the box is too heavy. You are able to see it is a big heavy box. So the person Rohan, he is pushing the box and he is applying the force, and the force is 40 newton on the box, okay? But unfortunately he find it very heavy and is unable to move it faster. So he call his friend Jatish to help him, and Jatish is very humble and he is ready to help Rohan. Jatish apply force of 50 newton along with Rohan in the same direction. Are you able to see? They are pushing the heavy object in the same direction. Now how much force is applied by Rohan? 40 Newton. And how much force is applied by Jatish? That is 50 Newton. Now let us see, student, the total force applied on this heavy box. How we can calculate the total force? Simply by adding the two forces together, okay? And that is, total force acting on the box is 40 Newton plus 50 Newton. That is equal to simply 90 Newton, okay? So the total force which is applied on the heavy box is equal to 90 Newton, okay? So here the total force applied on the heavy box is called as, what we call this total force? Resultant force, right? And thus the resultant force is a single force that is applied to the body and would have the same effect as all the separate forces acting upon it, right? And so let it come to the conclusion. So what we conclude in the first situation, we conclude that when two forces acted on an object in the same direction, the resultant force is calculated by adding the forces, okay? And see, it is very important, it moves the object in the same direction as the forces, because both the forces are pushing the object in the same direction, right? Now let us come to the second one, the situation number 2, okay? I will let you know what is balance force after that. First come to the picture. Now see the same picture. What will happen now? Suppose Rohan and Jatish had an argument, okay? Basically, you are fighting with your friends only, isn't it? And when you are not in talking terms, then this is what the situation number 2 is all about. So both the friends now they had an argument, and Jatish now refused to help Rohan. What happens then? He starts pushing the heavy object in the opposite direction by applying 40 Newton force. Since both the forces are applied in the same point but in the opposite directions. Okay. So what can be the resultant force? Are you able to see that Rohan is pushing the heavy object, okay, towards Jatish, and how much force he is exerted? He is exerting 40 Newton of force, okay. And on the opposite side, Jatish is also pushing in the same pace with the 40 Newton of force, okay. Now in this situation, are you able to see both the forces are equal? Got it? So when we are applying two equal forces, when they act on an object, these forces are called as balance forces. Balance forces means equal forces acting on an object, right? So let us now conclude what will happen in this case. Then how we can calculate what is the resultant force. Okay, let us see first that. So moving a heavy object in the opposite direction, we will calculate it by difference of two forces. That means when the applied forces are equal, then the resultant force is 0. Total force acting on the box is equal to 40 Newton minus 40 Newton, and ultimately the resultant force is 0. And by this we can conclude that when two equal forces act on an object in the opposite direction, the resultant force becomes 0. And the object, will the object move? No, it will not move. So the object does not move, and such forces are called as balance forces. Is it clear to you? Now let us come to the next situation. Okay, that is all about unbalanced forces. Now see, I hope you are able to recognize the picture, because most of you had played this tug of war, might be in the school, and hope you are missing like playing such games, outdoor games with your friend. But basically soon this time also will pass, and hopefully after few months you are able to play the outdoor games as well. Okay, now let us first see the situation. What happened actually, students, in the tug of war, what happened, sometime it is in this game two team pull the rope in opposite direction, okay, and members of both the team try to pull the rope in their direction. Sometimes the rope simply does not move, okay. This is when both the team pull the rope in the direction with equal force. So when the force is equal, when they are applying with equal pace, then it does not move, okay. But what happened? The team that pull harder, apply a large force, finally wins the game. And such forces are called which forces? When one is stronger and one is weaker. That means two unequal forces. So in this case we are telling unequal forces, okay. So what happened when the applied forces are unequal, when they are not equal, then what will happen? Suppose I had taken an example over here. Suppose total force acting on the box, okay. Suppose just imagine that box which we had seen earlier. Suppose at one side a person is pushing the ball, okay, and that is force applied is 50 Newton, and on the opposite side the force applied is 40 Newton. That means it is not same, it is unequal forces, okay. So what happened? It is how we can calculate when moving a heavy box in opposite direction. Then we can calculate it by with the help of difference of forces. Okay, so we had 50 Newton minus 40 Newton, and how much we get? 10 Newton. So by this, because it is the forces are unequal, so such forces are called as unbalanced forces, right? And what we can conclude from this picture is, we conclude that when two unequal forces act in opposite direction on an object, the resultant force is found to be the difference between the two forces, right? And it moves the object in the direction of the larger force. Okay, just say like the team which is stronger can pull the weaker team. Okay, so such forces are called unbalanced forces. I hope you are able to understand the topic now. Let us do about the type of forces in the next session. Till then,